As at the time of making this report, the ECOWAS delegation to Niger has finally met with the ousted President of Niger Republic Mohamed Bazoum yesterday. The meeting happened in the presence of the newly appointed Prime Minister of Niger Ali Zain, and one or two other members of the Nigerian junta. In a 12-minute-long televised speech, the head of the Nigerian junta, General Abdurrahman Tiani, said, the transition of power would not go beyond 3 years. In other words, he and his team will remain in power for at least 3 years to ensure certain things are put in place, and then there will be a smooth transition to civilian rule in the Sahel country. According to Tiani, our ambition is not to confiscate power. Transition will not exceed 3 years, but if there is any attack on us, it would not be a walk in the park for those who intend to carry it out. General Tiani also announced the start of a national dialogue that will last 30 days, to draw up proposals that will lay the foundations for a new constitution. This is clearly following in the footsteps of Mali and Burkina Faso, who immediately after seizing power, did away with the overwhelmingly pro-France constitution of their countries, that recognized the infamous Pact for the Continuation of Colonization, and other colonial-era agreements that had kept those countries perpetually in the throes of acute socio-economic decline. Tiani also denounced what he called illegal and inhumane sanctions imposed on Niger by ECOWAS and some of its Western partners. Since July 26, Niger has been under heavy trade and economic sanctions from ECOWAS. His speech was broadcast shortly after the ECOWAS delegation to Niger had left the country. Earlier today, the people of Niger Republic again took to the streets in a massive show of solidarity with the new military administration in Niger, and according to AFP, the demonstrators chanted slogans hostile to the former colonial power, France, and the West African Regional Bloc, ECOWAS, which recently said it was all set for military intervention in Niger. At the massive rally, musicians entertained the crowd and praised the new military regime, hailing them as champions of freedom, who freed them from the stranglehold of France. In their usual fashion, they waved Russian and Niger flags with pride and great excitement. And to those who think these news updates are fake, you reserve the right to think for yourself. This is not BBC and CNN, where you are conditioned to think in a certain way and never think for yourself. Alternatively, you can visit Niger or call your friends in there to verify. This is a genuine battle to save the soul of Africa, not a child's play, so there's no room for fake news here. Viva Africa! Africa will win. God bless the United States of Africa. God bless Russia.